Urban Sasquatch. Somebody's walking the tracks down there. They got their bags. They have to hit the road. Today, Urban Sasquatch will discuss the PG film. Came up the other day and people were arguing and talking, and it was quite funny. It's always interesting to listen to the pros and cons. It's pretty funny. People claim it hasn't been disproved, but it really hasn't been proved. To me, my first thought is when it looks like a guy in a suit. I mean, I look at it and I look at it and I say, does this look like a wild creature that lives in the wild? And I look at Patty's walk and the size of her. Actually, the proportion of her body looks odd to me, like the big legs. Just a big creature. I would think it'd be much more lean than that. And I don't know where the size comes from. You know, like you have gorillas, chimpanzees, and even humans aren't that big. I don't know what the size, the big advantage is to a big size, like a bear. But strong and powerful. I mean, it's probably the top predator, a grizzly bear in this area. So, but getting back to the film, and my first impression of it was it's a guy in a suit. It walks like a guy in a suit. It's not really fast. It doesn't have any incredible speed. And then there's the just by chance that everyone else in the world is out trying to film Bigfoot. Nobody can seem to get it on film, but Patterson goes out and within a week he's got footage of a Bigfoot. That's kind of suspicious to me. It's always been suspicious. They were making a film. They were going to make a film. He was out trying to get some footage, supposedly, and bam. I mean, I think it was just part of the film. And he was going to prove to them that he could make it look real. And for some reason or other, the film company dropped it all. And you would think they'd be very interested in it after they saw the real Bigfoot, but for some reason or other, they dropped the whole thing. And then there's the case of after the film was done, and Roger took the film and went on tour with it and didn't invite Bob Gimlin. No one seems to know why at first. I don't know whether Bob might have known it was a hoax and didn't really want to go along with it. I don't know the whole story behind that, but it'd be interesting to find out. Now, but a thing that I haven't thought about in a long time, or haven't really thought about it, but somebody brought it up, that they never went back. You know, Bob and Roger never went back. I'm thinking that John Green and some other people went back there, and that's what all that other footage is that M.K. Davis shows and claims was the slaughter of the Bigfoot. But I don't think that. I mean, what is the reasoning behind that? Why would there be a slaughter? Why would nobody, kill all these Bigfoot and what? And you don't show them to the public, or you don't, I don't know. Kind of weird. Is this a homeless shelter? Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, looks like a hangout. So I don't know why they didn't go back. It just seems to me like the whole thing was set up, it was a hoax. And when you get the film and the footage, what do you need to go back for? I mean, if you really seriously thought about it and wanted it to be a hoax, you would keep going back, at least to show your interest. I mean, if you saw a Bigfoot, you filmed one in this area, wouldn't you go back there to try and catch it again, or try and get some other footage, or just out of curiosity? But they seem to have never gone back there. And the total interest was driving was more focused on riding around the country showing the film to people, which was fine. It's entertainment. But I mean, that's a big point there that a lot of people don't ever bring up. They don't ever discuss it. Why didn't they go back? They didn't need to. They had their money shot. There's no need for them to go back. Remember that when you're hoaxing, okay? Go back. Go back and make believe you're checking it out. That's my urban thoughts on the PG film. I just, my first, like I've always said, whenever I've watched it, my first thought was, that's a guy in a suit. Does this look more like a wild creature or a man in a suit? I mean, look at a video of a chimpanzee running, walking fast. Look at a video of a gorilla, orangutan, walking fast, running. That looks real. Patty looks like a guy in a suit walking. Okay, urban squatchers, keep at it. You never know what you're gonna find.